What's up, guys, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We have made it to Europe,
and listen all.
and it's time to go pillaging.
Good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
At last! We will crack these Christian monasteries like a row of hen's eggs!
The Saxons know we are here, though. The monasteries will be well guarded.
Ah, by nothing more than priests and prayers, I'd wager.
So we've got to pick where we want to go, what we're going to attack first. It looks like we've got the Alcestre Monastery right here, right off the bat. Pillage their riches, gather their materials, and take it for our own. Here we go, baby. Our first one, let's get it. Let's hop into it. Hopefully we can handle this. Hopefully we're high enough level. I have no clue. But we're going to do it. Oh, this is so amazing.
Take what you can and be swift about it.
Or we slay every last man and take all the time we need.
I like the sound of that.
Lucky.
So we're looking for raid and find resources to build Gunner's Forge. We need more construction materials.
And take it.
So we're going to come up here and just immediately start popping off here. Beautiful. One down already. Break his shield and just start going to work. Here we go. Can you imagine if you've lived here your whole life and you're just enjoying this, you know, not perfectly peaceful time, but a fairly peaceful time, and all of a sudden you've got these Vikings that are coming in and beheading you and your family and all kinds of stuff. Nice little counter there. He's gonna come at us. Block him again. Oh! Woohoo! Just a few more guys to clean up here. They're down. Beautiful work. It's like, okay, nice job, Dag. Is that everyone? Are we good to go? I mean, obviously we're gonna have to loot this place. We've got to find a way in. Ah, you can break glasses. Okay, here we go. So we made it inside. I don't know how our boy got in here, but we're gonna hoist this chest and take those materials that we need.
All we need for Gunner. But if there is more, we should claim it.
How did you get in here, dude? Did you come in through the roof or what? Maybe I shouldn't even ask. Was there, I don't think we could have came through there. There might have been an easier entrance, but we made it. We're good. All right, let me check and make sure we have all the loot through here. Gonna grab everything we can. Want to leave no stone unturned. If we're here, we might as well take it. Looks like this is
Help me out here.
gonna be something we're gonna be able to check out. Come on, put your shoulder into it. Beautiful. Oh shoot, we got campers in here. Y'all really thought you were gonna be able to just hide, did you? Ooh, he got our boy there. I'm not gonna stand for that. Nicely done. Okay. So in here, looks like we've got another chest. Dude, this is so insane. So we just come in, we burn your village, we burn your buildings, we kill all your warriors. We leave the you know, innocent people, but we take everything else that you have. Because why not? We've got some raw materials there. Double check there's nothing up here on the altar. Nicely done, fellas. Looks like we've got a small crate in here. We'll take it though. It's got silver and a few supplies, and then I think there's gonna be one more. I think it's in here. Yeah, you can just break your way through those doors. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, this isn't creepy at all. Hold on a second. Oh, I was gonna say we can, if we bring our torch out, we can have a little bit better light, but I think we're good. Be able to take this chest. And I feel kind of bad about this because it seems like this is somebody's home. Everywhere I turn, there is sickness. It sweeps through this monastery like a plague. I hear their groans, the wailing. We have been burning the ones who died for fear their corpses will infect the ground they are buried beneath. God help us. So there might be some sort of a plague coming through. But we've made it back home to Ravensthorpe here, and now I believe it's going to be time for us to build our first building. How fitting that it's going to be our weapons maker, our forge. Let's go talk to Gunnar here and let's build it. Here we go. Blacksmith. Gunnar's Forge is where you enhance and customize your weapons and gear. It's going to cost us some supplies and materials and such, but look at that. Our village is expanding. It's growing.
Ah, this is wonderful,
Fantastic.
Avery. A forge bigger and hotter than my old forge back in Fornberg. Come visit me anytime. For weapons and gear, there is no man better than me.
I will, Gunnar. Have no doubt.
All right. So you can gain access to unique services, settlers, quests, and more by constructing buildings in Ravensthorpe. To construct a new building, you need to use supplies and raw materials. As the settlement grows, it will gain renown and unlock new building opportunities. Call the Raven to see the services that are built or are available to construct. So if we bring our Raven up here,
on us today, Eivor.
we can build houses. We can build cartographers for maps. We can build a cattle farm. Improves the feast buff. Interesting, dude. This is insane. Seer's hut. Ooh, stable and aviary. Looks like that's going to be our next major thing. We need 430 there. Dude, this is cool. All right. Let's go talk to Sigurd here. I'm sure he's going to have a plan for what we should do next, but that's interesting. I'm thinking, I don't know, depending on what you guys want to see, I might even do a little bit of grinding off screen, just kind of do some of those raids and stuff, because they're cool. I mean, I love the battle in this game, but it's not like there's a lot of story behind something like that. So we could just do a bunch of raids off screen, grind it out, and then have a bunch of cool stuff to be able to use going forward.
Here.
What will you
We'll
keep
see.
in this room?
My finest weapon. For this room is yours. Here you may lay your head, hang your axe, or be alone with your thoughts. Do you like it?
It suits me well, but I would be just as happy lodging with the raiders on the wharf. I need no special treatment.
This is not special treatment. I want you here in the Longhouse, close at hand. I may be the Jarl of this clan, but you and I lead together, as ever. So get
Such a good
acquainted
brother.
with your room, and when you're ready, meet me at the stables.
This is amazing. Look at this setup. We've got a giant room with tons of space right off the longhouse. No door, no privacy, but that's okay. We've got our own little desk here.
A letterbox for messages and requests.
So we can send messages and receive messages and stuff. Ravensthorpe's status encampment. Beholder new encampment. Born from a soot heap left behind by the sons of Ragnar, it may look a bit shabby now, but with some effort, we will soon be a beacon of trade and culture. We currently have the capacity for the following services. Blacksmith, which we've done. Hidden Ones Bureau. We should probably do that so we can, get our assassins in here. Stable and aviary, trading post, and barracks. Once the forge is up and running, I would recommend building the Hidden Ones Bureau, as Hytham can help us win alliances in the cities of England. Speak to me if you have any more questions. Yeah. So we'll go build that for sure. We've got a bed
better
here.
than many I have slept in, and a good place to recover. Not much, but it is mine.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool. This is a dope room. So it sounds like we need to go meet Sigurd at the stable. Let's head back outside here. This is just so cool. Like I love that we have, kind of like an ownership. You know what I mean? Like we're building something new here. It's not a settlement that we've joined. This is something we're building from the ground up with all of these people.
Count on it, my friend.
It's
The
pretty
path
cool.
ahead is bright.
with glory at its end. Farewell, Eivor.
Don't you worry. I'm gonna build the Assassin's Bureau here
This
soon.
must be done.
What's going on
What
here
was
though?
that about? Is Basim leaving us already?
Sigurd means to leave as well.
Is that true?
We know the sons of Ragnar have camped in the north. It would do us well to pay them a visit, to strengthen our ties to this land.
Is that where Basim has gone?
Basim's motives are his own. Leave it at that. We have more pressing plans. I'm riding to Leicestershire, to a town called Repton. Eivor, I expect you to join me when you have finished here.
I can come now. I only need a horse.
Not yet. First speak with Randvi. She has more than one task for you here. Apart from growing this settlement, you must seek out alliances as well. We cannot pacify England with so few friends.
Fair enough.
Then I must join you, Sigurd, for I am a fitter companion on long roads.
No, Dag. You belong here with the raiders, and you will act as Eivor commands.
The one man in charge, baby.
Ride in safety, brother. I will follow as soon as I can.
Yes, and I will keep our raiders sharp.
Sure you will, Dag.
Do as Eivor commands. Is he testing me?
He may be. Sigurd is a wise man.
I would sooner take orders from a louse.
All right, so we're gonna go talk with Randvi. I'm sure we're gonna want to get our stable up and running, and then of course we're also gonna want to get that.
My stable is a bit spared just now, but if you can build me something better, I promise you the finest of beasts.
Perfect.
A
I got you,
bustling
bro.
stable would be a great boon here. I'll see what I can do.
Can we do it right now? I think technically we technically could build it right now, but I think that's priority number 2. I think getting the hidden ones area set up is going to be even more important. So we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on it, brother. Don't you worry. We just might have to do another raid or 2. We're going to head on over here. Back up into the longhouse. I'm not is there only one entrance to the longhouse? That is extremely inefficient. So we're going to come all the way back in here. And we're going to talk to Randvi, see what she's got cooking up.
You wanted to see me. As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Perfect.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand. So where do we start?
You have 2 options just now. Join Sigurd in Leicestershire to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, or head south to Grantebridgeshire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. I should add, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with his own contacts in the cities. His research could be useful in winning us alliances throughout the cities of England. Speak with him and see what he needs.
All right.
I want to see
let's-
the alliance map.
Let's take a look at the map, see what we've got going on. So we have a couple of choices here. We can kind of branch out however we want. If you want your settlement to thrive in England, your clan must forge alliances, pledge to a territory to confirm your interest in an alliance. As pledges are completed and allies are made, other territories will be made available. So it looks like we can focus on Grantebridgeshire or Leicestershire. Suggested power 20, suggested power 20. Looks like they have, you know, similar rewards and stuff. I say we go up and join Sigurd. We did tell him we are going to be, you know, following him shortly,
Tell me more about Leicestershire. I should like to join Sigurd soon.
He traveled to a town called Repton to meet Ubba and Ivar Ragnarsson. As I hear it, they are on the verge of exiling the current king of Mercia, with the hope of installing a king of their own.
A bold endeavor. I should be there to help, however I can.
I think you should.
Let's do it. We've pledged. Off we go to Leicestershire.
I won't keep them waiting.
Good. I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If I were you, I would go by ship. Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
Perfect. And it sounds like we might be able to hit some of those, you know, monasteries and little encampments and stuff along the way to be able to get some more resources to be able to use here at our home base. Now, where would the Assassin's Bureau be is what I want to know. So that's the barracks we can upgrade. That's the trading post. There it is, the Hidden Ones Bureau. And we are going to be able to do it right now. So I'm going to place our marker on that. Let's go. We're going to go upgrade that. Obviously, our boys are going to be happy with us there. I think that might open up a new quest line as well. I'm not sure. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Can I pet you? Yes, of course. Look at those big brown eyes and those fluffy ears. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You be a good boy and protect us. Yes, you will. All right. Anyway, sorry. I'm a big tough. Okay, we passed it. Oh, he's following us now. That's so cute, dude. I'm a big tough Viking. Don't worry about me. We're gonna upgrade this thing. How do I upgrade this thing? Where's the? Is there a sign? Okay. All right, buddy. You're now kind of in the way. Typically there's like a sign out front, right? Maybe out front over here. Ah, here it is. I'll talk to you.
Hytham, Randvi asked me to see you. About finding friends in the cities of England.
That's right. London, Jorvik, Winchester. All three are infested by members of the same order to which Kjotve belonged, but their reach extends much further than this. Of all the lands on Earth, I believe England is the most overrun.
Well, that doesn't sound
the
good.
same turmoil Kjotve caused in Norway.
Not just turmoil. They spread a plague of delusion, teaching men and women to abase and abuse themselves in exchange for power.
You have strong feelings about this.
Of course. This is the sole purpose of the Hidden Ones, to liberate the body and spirit of man from any unnatural shackles. But we have not operated in England for over 4 centuries. Since the fall of the Roman Empire, the Hidden Ones have not had a presence here. This absence has given the Order of the Ancients ample room to grow and thrive. Our task will not be an easy one, but with a bureau, Basim and I could begin our work. If you have the time and spare resources to build one, we would be most grateful.
I will see what I can do.
I mean, it sounds like a good cause to me. Here we go, I got you. Let's build this up. The Hidden Ones Bureau.
This will make a fine space for my work, Eivor. Thank you.
Well, if your work benefits us, I will see that you keep it for as long as you live among us.
I believe it will, for we have common cause against our enemy. They have dug their claws deep into England. Eradicate them where they are strongest, and the alliances you seek will be far easier to come by. In London, they now operate without restraint. If you were to eradicate them, the city would be in your debt.
I will talk with Randvi about your idea. Get her thoughts.
Good. Yet, before you do, there is something else. A gift I wish to share.
A gift?
I cannot show you here. Will you walk with me?
Sure.
I will. Lead on.
I mean, technically our brother's waiting on us, but I guess we can go on a little side mission here. Interesting. Hytham, you're being a bit weird.
To your breathing, Hytham. Does your wound still trouble you?
It does, I'm afraid. There is a pain in my chest for which I have no remedy.
No.
Rest easy then. So long as your mind stays sharp, you will recover.
Of course. Though I am reluctant to displease my mentor.
You risk your health and your life to please Basim. That I do not understand.
I should not expect you do. When we first arrived, I noted a shadow of suspicion in your eyes. A doubt. A wariness.
Is that a question?
No. Only an observation.
We're going by boat?
Are you well enough to steer this boat?
I am. Have no worry. It is only prolonged stresses that exhaust me. My energy runs low rather quickly.
Are you sure you're good to do it, dude? Okay. I mean, this will be interesting. I don't know where he's taking us, but just across the river.
And what is this gift you wish to give me?
It will not come from me. It is a gift you must give yourself.
For riddles. What fun you are.
Let me say it another way. My gift is not for giving or taking. It is a way of living.
Still no clearer.
It is a thing better demonstrated than described.
Then I will wait.
Forgive my jest. This gift we call a leap of faith. It is one of our Brotherhood's most sacred rites. It is not a tool we use against our enemies, but an act we embrace to strengthen our
No way he's gonna teach us how to do the leap.
Like your meditation, it centers our minds, steadies our hands, and purges fear from our hearts. And more practically, it aids our movements, in flight or in stealth.
You call it a leap, and we're climbing a rather steep hill.
There it is again. The shadow of a doubt. Nearly there. Our destination is there.
I suspect you mean to throw me off this cliff. Is that it? Please tell me if I'm near the mark.
And spoil the surprise? To perform the leap of faith, you must give yourself over to something greater.
The gods?
Yourself. Embrace the hope that death will not come before you are prepared to meet it. Believe this, and you will fear nothing.
Our deaths are prefigured, weaved into the fabric of the world. To fear this would be a waste of worry and tears.
Good. Then your mind is already attuned to my lesson.
Dude, this is gonna be so awesome. Every time we've jumped off of something big up until this point, we always kind of have like a really weird pencil dive down into water or whatever else. We haven't been able to dive into, you know, haystacks or anything. So we're gonna learn how to do the full layout. Oh, this is gonna be sick.
I will leap first. On my word, you must follow. Lean into your faith, into your strength, and take flight.
You want me to jump from here?
Yes.
I would sooner grow wings and fly away. Thank you for the lesson, but...
Wait! And watch!
Hytham! Hytham! Pig-headed fool! Are you injured?
You see? My faith proved stronger than my fear!
And that loam cushioned your fall.
Eivor! I have not seen this side of you before! Do not feed your fear, conquer it!
I've seen my death in a vision. It was not here. Not today.
For Odin. Let's do it. Oh!
A perfect fall! And how did it feel?
You spoke true. It was madness and vigor and a purging of fear. A gift I give myself. I see that now. Thank you for showing me the way.
Of course. And thank you, Eivor, for hearing me out.
You called this leap of faith a sacred rite. Do all Hidden Ones practice this same ritual?
As far as I know, it is a rite of initiation that dates back to just before the birth of the Christian Jesus.
Are you hoping to initiate me?
I might try if I believed you would join, but that is not my purpose in England. Basim and I are hunting larger prey.
The Order of Ancients.
Yes. You remember the medallion you took from Kjotve's body? That is their symbol. They are a plague, one we hope to purge from this world. Like us, they act in secret. But their aim is to rule the world, not free it from unnatural fetters.
The desire to rule is not unique to this order. Sigurd and I want the same. A land to call our own, and the honor that comes with it.
Do not compare yourself to such people. The Order has no honor, no principles, no humanity. Yet they sit on a great many of England's thrones. If you seek to pacify England for the safety of your clan...
Then it may be in my interest to give you aid. I understand.
You
we can work together.
Alliances. We seek to rid England of its deepening rot. Where these hopes meet, our cause does too. You may think this land ruled by harmless jarls and bumbling thanes. Yet look more closely, and you will find a deeper threat. The Order's invisible hand touches all. It shapes everything, instilling its poison into every level of society. From the lowliest fishmonger to the richest merchants, from wealthy thanes to useless kings, the Order has corrupted all. Basim has given me one task here. To locate and eliminate the Order of Ancients in England, in whatever dark corners they reside. If we work together towards this end, it will benefit us both. You will have greater influence over the kingdoms of England.
And you will have more medallions to count.
Exactly. You should begin in London. I have credible reports that the Order is working now to seize the city.
I will speak with Randvi about this.
And while you are there, be on the lookout for our symbol. Centuries ago, the Hidden Ones had bureaus built around England. There were 6, I believe. If you can find them, search them well for documents bearing the same symbol. It will greatly aid my studies.
I will.
All right.
Thank you, Hytham.
So Hytham has now tasked us with basically tracking down the Order of the Ancients, and we're going to have to find clues. We're going to have to, you know, eliminate certain targets, and that's going to lead us to more targets, and it's going to take us all around England. We're going to have to, you know, really kind of track everything down. But for now, I say we stay on the straight and narrow, the tried and true. We're gonna focus on our main objectives here. I think we have a lot of work to do in that regard. So let's go ahead and hop on the boat and let's see where we're gonna be going.
Let's get out
command here. Obviously, we are gonna be going up to meet with our brother, which is gonna be up here. Eivor's to meet with Sigurd and Repton, where Ivar and Uba are plotting to dethrone the Mercian king. So we're going to go up there, but I'm going to try to pick a route where we might be able to take down some... And we've got a raid here. Suggested power level is 90, though. This is a 20 power level. We could probably... I mean, that's kind of the wrong direction, though. Suggested power 160. I was hoping to be able to do a raid on the way, but I guess our best bet... I mean, we could, like, you know, let's go here, let's hit that sync point, and then we're going to go all the way up through Leicestershire, and we're going to do our thing. So I'm kind of nerding out a little bit here, and I'm taking my time as we head across England. Ooh, look at this. We've got a chest up here. Nice. Didn't expect that, but I'll take it. Basically, ooh, a small Ragnarsson, hold on, what did that say? Small Ragnarsson troop was caught surveying Tamworth, tried to make their escape. The king's thane, Leofrith, came roaring out of the gates, caught up and slaughtered the 4 men on his own. If the brothers Ragnar want the lay of the land, they're gonna have to try harder than that. Interesting. Let's go ahead and sync here, but yeah, basically I've been running across, hitting all the sync points and stuff. It's gonna make it easier for us in the long run, because we'll have the fast travel points. It also unveils all of the, like, you know, loot spots and experience spots and stuff like that, so eventually we can come through and check those out. You guys can see, like, Tanastadir there has a ton of good stuff. There's some other stuff along the way. Basically, we parked the ship here, we hit this, we came across and hit this, and now we've got to get up to Repton to be able to see our brother. Look at the expanse of this game, man. Oh my goodness. So that's Repton down there. Look at the snowy peaks off in the distance. Dude, this is just incredible. I'm just always completely amazed at the scale of these worlds that are built.
Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarssons.
I hope so. Otherwise, we came a long way for nothing, girl. You better be here.
Please. Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, we'll stain the floors.
Close enough.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
And now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
This guy's crazy.
I would have let him down easy.
Follow me. I'll give you the tour.
I love him, though. He's super
What
savage.
do you call this place?
I call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Repton. Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofrith. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
Alright, so we're gonna plan to replace a king with somebody who's gonna work with us and do our bidding for us. Sounds good to me.
Don't play me for a fool, Uppa. I know Bergred sent him. I'm not going anywhere, Backrut. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Love him.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
This is one of them. My worries have vanished.
Eivor, Wolf-Kissed, you have come at just the right time. Uba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Ceolwulf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
Do you have what it takes to be king?
One day, I hope. As it stands, we at least have an understanding.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Ceolwulf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters.
We're taking the fortress.
Take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf. Come morning, the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
So we can't kill him.
Every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
This is a good plan, brother. I am ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
Dude's just getting thrown into being a king. But he's a king that'll do what we want and work with us and help us out, so let's do it.
Town. Quite a lot to see here.
I feel like I saw lots of loot on the way in. We're following Ivar, so I'm tempted to run around and try to grab as much loot as possible, like all the little silver pieces and stuff that are hidden around. But I think we just go. Let's just get down to the docks. Let's go do this. So some of you guys may have seen my early access footage. We did do this mission. Obviously, we're gonna play it again because it's actually, you know, part of our game now. It actually matters now, but. Just may look a little familiar to some of you guys, but we'll try to mix it up, see what we can do. Obviously be a little bit more thorough with our looting and stuff to make sure we get the max benefit from everything, so. Man, all these cities are just so alive. You always hear all the conversations and people singing and working and stuff all over the place.
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth.
It's pretty cool.
Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
Good to go?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together. Thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One
war.
does not need to fight to be
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I don't want to kill anyone. These men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father, too.
Ivar's a mess, dude. Alright, let's ride out. Here we go to Tamworth.
Mount up, Eivor.
Let's get after it.
It's a long ride to Tamworth.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son. In the middle of a pack of Danes.
Say from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Fears are with us, common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercy. They're devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
That they will. We'll make sure of that.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. But not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Funberg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Roasting our old friends and family.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald.
Really?
By words and by weapons, both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Ceolbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
Young
I'm
king
not
in
sure
training.
I want so swift a rise.
So crazy.
In truth, Ceolbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of mead. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
Anyway, it looks like we are approaching the Tamworth Fortress here, so we've had it under siege for a while. They can't bring any food or anything in. They're just surviving on the supplies that they have, and it seems like waiting for them to starve out might not be our best course of action. We might actually want to bring the fight to them. So we'll see how this goes.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Eva. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's war thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough
I see you, Tom.
jawing, heathens! Speak your piece!
We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Would you settle for a Norse? We're not as gentle, but we're much better poets.
Norse, Dane, dog. You're all the same to me. All godless.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet, in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
I feel bad for Leofrith. He's obviously a very smart...
Camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight.
He's a smart assistant to the king. He's trying to talk him down.
Tell the captain we're ready to march. Ivar and I will round up the men. You know your way around a battering ram.
Oh yeah.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. You're strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Let's go get prepped for battle.
What are we going to do about him?
Jailbeth. Something wrong?
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
I
When
get
the
that
march
vibe.
begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
I mean, you can't baby him. He's got to learn. Back in these days, there was no, there were no politics, no politicians, that sort of thing. It was, you either put up or you shut up. You didn't hide behind desks, you didn't push papers, you went out and you swung a sword, or you waited for the result of the people swinging swords for you, so. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully we're going to be able to take it down. Our first ever major raid. Major kind of... I mean, we've had a couple of small ones, but this is our first big one. Let's get it. Gotta breach the gate. I'm gonna go hop on the, I'm gonna go hop on the ram here. Let's charge this thing. We gotta back up and just keep charging it. We're also gonna have to brace whenever these arrows start coming in. Here we go, another charge. Brace. Nicely done. Oh, we're good. Okay. Gotta be quick on the bracing, I think. Make sure we hold it long enough. All those arrow volleys come in. We're slowly but surely starting to knock this thing down. These are some big old wooden doors that I'm sure have been around for a very long time, but their time is up. Woo! Perfect. So here's the thing, we could stay on that battering ram, or we can come in here and kind of try to get ahead of them. Woo. We just got double attack from both ends. Not ideal. He's down. Try to take these guys down. Oh my goodness, we did so in a big way. Okay. Now I think, see, like, we should... Whoop, watch out for these dudes. We should probably try to take down their archers up there. Ooh, okay. Just got him. Perfect. Now we're gonna be able to hop back on this. Give me a spot. Make room, make room, make room. Let's go. Come on. I trust myself more so than our friends here. Come on. Good hit. Back it up. Let's go. Maybe one more hit might be able to get us through. We also have the option, if we wanted to, we probably could sneak around and use ladders and climb up around it and stuff like that. Alright, we're on fire right now. Probably want to put that out. Let's grab as much food as we can. Next gate we're going to have to open, and I guess battering ram is likely our best option. Give me a spot. Give me a spot. Here we go. Let's go. Another big gate here. Oh. Let's go. Come on. What happened? I don't know why we stopped. Come on, boys. Now is not the time to lollygag. Gotta put everything into it. Every last ounce of strength. Our boys are holding it down out here. We can be attacked by the enemy as we're on this battering ram. Dude, that would honestly be awful. Brace a little bit. There we go. Cue Matt. Oh, brace, brace, brace. Come on. See, now I'm gonna come take this dude down. There it is. Beautiful work. Let's hop back on it. Brace. We're good. See, some of our guys are getting cut down as they're on the ram. Can you imagine? All your focus is on using this ram, and then you get killed from the side. Oof. Sometimes I think trying to get away might be your best option. I'm gonna see if we can take down some of these fools. I'm gonna try to get as much food and ration as we can find. Take him down. Beautiful work. Let's grab all of our arrows. I believe we're going to be going up top to face Leofrith here. Here we go. We're going to kill Burgred's elites first, though. So we just completely bypassed all the craziness down there. That's the ability of us to be able to think like an assassin. Ooh, they saw us. Okay. Alright. Well, that works out well. Here we go. Let me start throwing some axes at you fools. Beautiful work. I'm going to wait for you to attack. Actually, just kidding. Beautiful. Go on the attack there. Get ready to do some counters. Try to stun them up. Be able to get some of those big hits in. Nicely done. Stunned him. Let's go. Dude, you gotta be fairly patient with the battling in this game. You can't just go in and spam a bunch of buttons. It's not gonna work out for you. Whew. Raid completed. Nicely done. So now, ideally, our king is going to be up here in the keep.
It's over, Burgred. Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Ceolwulf. Tell him we found a throne.
Ivar seems to like that spot. I don't think you're smart enough for it, bud.
That was a good scuffle, hmm? But I did notice we were short one atheling. Where was the son of our king?
Gilbert was around. It may be you missed him.
Your lies are just...
Royal Ledger to the Almighty King, we have an agreement that is, if by the time this message arrives it is still your arse that warms the seat of Mercia's throne, here's what I know. The Ragnarsons have been speaking with one of your own, Ceolwulf is his name. Together they are devising a plan to overthrow you and install him in your stead. A Norse named Sigurd has arrived and allied with the brothers. An attack is soon to follow. Ready your men. As for your secret haunts, they are safe for now, but keeping them that way will cost you. I await your reply, only this time send a more fair-faced envoy. So he had a warning.
Chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblem, maybe. The brothers should see this.
Okay. We don't need any more food. Let me check this here. Burgred's journal. Today I learned the one they call Halfdan has left Mercia and put his brothers in charge. Moved on as if dethroning me was all but a sure thing. He could not be more wrong. The heathens can keep Repton, dig up Mercia's kings, and scatter their bones for all I care. I think I could turn my people. No, Mercians ever will fight for their king, whether they want to or not. I'm gonna grab all the silver we can and stuff throughout here, but it looks like he was tipped off, and he's got a ledger of payments, and he's been working with someone we may have met just a few moments ago. So let's go report back to Ivar and see what he thinks.
Ivar, I found a letter. There's a symbol here.
Beautiful.
Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
This. Do you know that symbol?
Tanna's sigil.
Tanna.
It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well. The wretch.
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it, you're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
We're wasting time. Tona is our only lead. We talk to her, find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor, but his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tona's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word, if you would.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tona's.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time, but keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor. From what I overheard in Repton, the brothers had an arrangement with Tona. What happened?
She's a mercenary. Uba used her for man and information. But that relationship soured now that Burgred is all but defeated. From what I heard, Tona has a hunger for two things. Soft silver and a stern hump. Neither of which earns you true loyalty.
If she can't be trusted,
Me too.
what use is she?
That is for us to find out. We may be able to satisfy her.
And if we can't?
And here they are, as expected.
If she takes a liking to you, keep talking.
She's more your type, I think.
Sigurd,
Do some flirting?
what brings you strolling into my camp this brisk day?
I suspect you already know.
Yes. The Emperor's on the air betrayed me. And yet, if you are here talking to me, King Burgred remains at large. And who are you, lovely dove? Want to perch your ass on my lap?
Call me Eivor, or Wolf-Kissed, lovely dove. will get your throat cut.
Eivor could improve on
Come
small
now.
talk.
You are too clever to run with those Ragnarsson dogs. Plenty of room on this side, if you want to earn some coin.
We came for your help, not your flattery.
Where is King Bergeret? That is what you want. And what makes you think I have the slightest idea?
We found letters, records of trade. The two of you have a history.
What can I say? The king pays well for my services. If only I could say the same for those two Ragnarsson plots.
You're dealing with me now, and I want to know what you know. Name your price.
Very well. I could use another cow. And you can cover the cost.
So 520 silver. We can win flighting matches to increase our charisma. To be able to pay half, but unfortunately I don't think we can afford either one of those.
You take me for a fool.
I take you for desperate beggars. I can smell it on you like dung heap. Now that's my price. What say you?
I mean, do we have... We don't have 520 silver.
You heard me the first time, but I'll get what I need one way or another.
No, no. You have shot your chance. And if you show your faces around here once more, I will tear you limb from limb.
So this is interesting. We didn't have enough money to be able to pay her.
I hope you have another idea.
Sona keeps a close eye on whoever she deals with. If Bergeret is keeping records, so is she. Somewhere behind those walls.
See what you can find. I'll go back to the brothers.
So we're going to sneak in there. We're going to steal the info that we need.
Gates locked. If they come within a foot of here, kill them.
That's if you can catch us. Dude, I want to do some flighting matches. They're like, you know, poem battles, rap battles, whatever you want to call them. I think that would be that'd be huge for us because you can win money as well as you know, be able to talk yourself out of some interesting situations.
Go, my eyes.
So let's look here. We've got a giant building right here. We've got another large building at the top of the hill up here. It's the Longhouse. We've got that there. We've got towers. I mean, it's going to be in one of these buildings. I'm half tempted to guess that it's going to be in the Longhouse. We want to explore Tana's camp for clues, though. I don't know where we're going to find those clues. But we're going to go. Let's just kill everyone in our way, and we're going to get the info that we need. Ooh, there's two of them down here.
The Ragnarssons came through, just like Tona said they would.
I don't think we can double assassinate yet.
Reach an agreement. What gave it away?
Good night. We did get a new ability here, so we can set traps. So that's I think explosives or gunpowder or something, not gunpowder obviously, but explosive powder that we just put in his body. If somebody goes and inspects it, it'll blow him up now. Which obviously, you know, kind of, I guess, draws a bit of attention to us, but at the same time it reduces the people that we're dealing with. Just gonna make our way up top. I'm assuming in the Longhouse is gonna be where we're gonna find this intel, but I guess it could be in her house or something as well. This guy was a little bit wary of us. Take him down. So one thing I haven't really showed you guys yet, if we take a look at our skill tree here, the skill tree in this game is like absolutely ridiculous. So you guys can see we're really kind of focusing on the Way of the Raven, I believe it is. So that's a little bit more stealth based, and then you have a more attack based and a more ranged based. Technically you can, you know, increase your abilities across to all of them, but I wanted stealth to be kind of our main thing, our best option. I don't think it's going to be up in the tower. Let's see if we can check this. Of course this is going to be locked.
Need to get on the other side.
This guy's over here just draining the main vein or something. I'm not sure what he was doing, but we'll take his life off his hands for him. Looks like we might be able to sneak in this way. think we might be able to... break that open. Okay. So we're gonna have some loot in here. Got a little chest in here. Nothing of what we're looking for, though. Longhouse is over here. This... I mean, I would say the longhouse or that corner house. One of the two.
Tona's longhouse. I should have a look around.
She's gotta have... some sort of desk or something in here with some intel. So, mountain lion we could let out if we wanted. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Tana's journal. Seen Repton's insides. What those Danes had done to it in such a short amount of time, you could hardly tell the town was once Saxon. This Ragnarsson army is well led. To stand between them and Mercia's throne would be our death. Instead, we will balance on the fringes, gather secrets, and squeeze the most out of each side. It is a dangerous game, but it is one that we are fit for. Interesting. Okay. There's guys sleeping upstairs. Looks like there's something up there that we might be able to use. Looks like if we go this way, gonna be able to loot some of this business. This looks like it might be what we were looking for. Got a chest up here. Let me see what's on this desk here. Anything? No. Shoot. Got a bunch of moldy cheese though, so it's all good. Ah, I think that might be it down there. Hold on a second.
Tona's house. I might find something.
Do one stranger thing in your worthless life.
He sees us. Okay, we're gonna have to fight him. I'm sorry, Tona. I really...
Now I'm going to make you regret it.
I didn't want to, but we had to. Throw some axes around here. Beautiful work. Taking our boys down. Oh! Jeez! Homegirl, how can you move like that? She can roll and stuff. There we go. One more, she's dead. Yes!
Tona's house. I might find something useful there.
I thought it might... Oh, hello, beautiful. She's gonna have all of her records and stuff down here.
See what secrets you keep, Tona.
Nice. To the one called Tona. You will have noticed the sum of the silver delivered to your camp is of a considerable amount. King Burgred seeks to buy a small loyalty from you, your eyes and ears in Repton. Listen especially for Leicester and Templeborough Fort. If you ever hear these regions in the Ragnarsson's plans, you're to deter them and inform the monarchy immediately. Do this for the king and your coffers will overflow. Signed, a noble servant of the Lord King of Mercia. So it looks like he's going to be in the Leicester and Templeborough forts.
This might be something. Looks like Burgred once paid Tona to steer the Ragnarssons away from two areas. Burgred's private hunts, perhaps. He could be at either one. Shouldn't have been so greedy, Tona. Right, back to the brothers.
Dude, she's got like dead people in cages down here and stuff. I mean, so here's the deal. We could have paid her and just walked in and did our thing, or the fact that we came in and killed her, we were able to loot her, you know, cellar down there, and now we have a lot more to show for it. So I think overall that was a pretty good move on our part. Are we gonna be able to just climb out of here? Yes, sir. I'm gone. See y'all later. Made it back to camp with the boys. Let's see what the plan is.
Something.
Alcestre and Templeborough Fort. What do you know about them?
Leicester is a large village, and Templeborough, it's an old military fort. Not much else.
Burgred could be at either one. We should check both as soon as possible.
And what do we do with Tona? I would bet the sweat off my sack she's writing to Burgred now, offering silver for a warning about us.
You won't be seeing her again. Not unless you're bound for Helheim. I'll collect now if you don't mind.
Ah, this one takes after me, brother.
We should get moving, Dringir. I can take the fortress at Templeborough.
I will join you, Sigurd.
That leaves me Leicester then. All by my fucking lonesome.
Bring a friend, brother. Maybe Eivor dares to be called that.
Go on ahead. I'll catch up with all of you soon.